Well, Kiwi voters appear to want to see more big events in New Zealand, but not at any cost. A post-freshwater strategy polls found voters support government funding for events to a point, but are not so keen to see money spent on venues to accommodate them. Here's Andrea Vance.
Rugby might still draw some of the biggest cheers in New Zealand. But when it comes to footing the bill for venues, Kiwis aren't cheering. From high-profile concerts to World Cups, big events cost big money.
People are constantly saying, why can't we have as much spent on big events as they do in Sydney? Well, the reason is that they have a bed night levy.
And now it appears voters agree that it's time for tourists to pitch in. The latest post-freshwater strategy poll shows a clear majority support a 2.5% visitor levy on hotel stays, a kind of bed tax to help fund infrastructure and major events. Auckland and Queenstown say an accommodation levy is necessary for their cities to flourish. Aucklanders are particularly likely to support such a move. The hospitality industry is on board.
It takes that pressure off the ratepayer base and ensures that you almost have a user pays funding model that is supporting our infrastructure needs.
As well as some of the government's own support base.
Our polls showed the strongest support for a bed levy was actually National Party supporters, which is in contrast to the party's own current position.
Tourism Minister Louise Upston has rejected the idea.
Once they realise where the people are, they'll do it. And I'm sure that that'll be the first thing that happens after the election if I get back as mayor.
The poll suggests rugby union remains our most followed sport, well ahead of league and football. It might rule the stands and screens, but there is far less passion for paying for it. Just over a third of voters say the government shouldn't fund any new stadiums.
It's older voters who don't want to fund new stadiums. However, younger voters are very interested in seeing a new venue on the Auckland skyline.
And only 22% back upgrading Eden Park with taxpayer money.
We're a national stadium. Artists we've seen in recent times, they're not going to Wellington, Dunedin, Christchurch and Auckland. They come to Eden Park, the biggest crowd, the greatest economic benefit for the city.
Stadia are quite a difficult a topic in which there's a lot of emotion. And emotion's never a good thing to be involved in making decisions. But I get what the people are saying.
While 2 in 5 New Zealanders back government funding for major events to generate economic activity, others say the returns don't justify the price tag. The message is clear. Kiwis are happy to cheer on from the sidelines, just don't ask them to pay extra for it.